Steve here with Fish On, and as you can see, I am standing in the Gulf on the Florida Panhandle. It is absolutely stunning here today, absolutely beautiful, and we're grinding through a very slow morning bite, and actually it's afternoon now. I'm actually at East Coast time on this part of the Panhandle is Eastern time zone, hoping that the bite picks up, and it's been a lot better when there's been bigger waves than this. So it's been kind of an instant bite when there was more surf than this. So it's almost too beautiful here for fishing and too calm. But I've got the GoPro Hero 10 Black on the chest strap here, and we have not used it yet because there's absolutely nothing happening. But that is not a complaint, because that is what is amazing about surf fishing, is because if you're looking at your poles and sitting in a beach chair, then you're also looking at that, and it doesn't get better than that. That turquoise blue water, absolutely incredible. But like I say, the bite has been better in the afternoon, and it's been better with bigger waves and higher surf. So yeah, we're gonna see what we can do. I would guess it'll pick up here in an hour, maybe 2 hours. It's just been good, more kind of mid to late afternoon. And I'll actually kill this video if any of these poles get bit. So if you can see that, I'm set up right there and just waiting. So if I get a bite, then we will abruptly kill this and go see what we have. So far on this trip, it's been a bunch of whiting, probably 20 whiting, and one little pompano that was too small to keep, and one saltwater catfish. And I also targeted some reds, some redfish, red drum, which is commonly called redfish, with lures. And I lost a really nice red on a silver chrome spoon. So we're gonna go after the redfish again at some point. So that's kind of the fishing report from here. It is the Saturday after Thanksgiving, and we have our final 4 days. Our final 4 days here on the Florida Panhandle. We go back on Wednesday, December 3rd to northern Colorado, and I'll be back chasing trout on the fly rod that you guys have seen. So let's see who's checking in. Marty, hi, how are you? Thanks for chiming in. It's funny, this is, I don't know, my 4th or 5th ever YouTube live, and it's fun to see you guys chime in. I love doing that. Jose, hi, how's it going, Jose? And who else checked in? Jose, how are you? Oh, I'm good, man. How are you? Thanks for jumping in. Appreciate that. It's fun to see you guys pop in live. So let's see, if you go to, about 4 days ago, I made episode 55. Episode 55 was 5 whiting landed. 2 of them pushing 15 inches, which is just a really quality whiting for the Florida Panhandle, maybe anywhere in Florida. And but we threw those back, and I caught about a 3.5 foot bonnethead shark. So that was really cool. So that was episode 55 that's out there right now. Who else chimed in? Jose said, I've been getting bullied in school. Sorry, man. Hope you guys figure that out. Marty, how was Thanksgiving? Ours was amazing. In fact, I've never spent Thanksgiving on the Florida Panhandle, but as you can see, it was lovely here. So I hope you had a good one too, wherever you're at. So never spent Thanksgiving in Florida, but we did this year. We're down to 4 days left, and then I was kind of giving you guys a fishing report there. So episode 56, that's the most recent one on my channel. Just got that out the other night. Episode 56 was the boys and I getting into a whole truckload of whiting. We caught 8 whiting, and that was a thrill. And then we were sharked on number 9 and 10. You got to check out episode 56. Absolutely wild. I mean, we were sharked on number 9 and 10. Usually when people say they got sharked, it means they were fighting a fish, and a shark saw the struggle and then, took their fish and ran. In this case, the seas were rough and the little whiting were on, and we didn't know it, and the whiting got sharked while they were sitting out there. So it was a really rough day for those fish. Landed 8 whiting on episode 56, and 9 and 10 both came in with just their head and their body and tail missing. So that can happen. So we were sharked, but rather than being sharked when we were reeling in, we were sharked when they were sitting out there and on, and it was just really hard to tell when you had a bite. So Jose, thanks for doing that. Yeah, and Jose said that was a test. Yep. So everything's working there, Jose. So appreciate you jumping in on my, I think, 5th ever YouTube live. I will kind of pan around here. I am literally standing in the Gulf. I'll give you guys a 360 panorama here. That's looking north. How's that look, huh? That's a heck of a deal, huh? Is the water cold? Be careful. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm standing in 4 inches of water, so I'm good. Thanks for the concern. Is the water cold? Yeah, it's not bad. Honestly, I don't know the temperature. I haven't measured it. I can't tell you an actual water temperature, but it's really actually not that bad. It's not that cold. I wouldn't swim. This is not really swimming weather and swimming temperature unless you had a wetsuit. But when I shark fish out here, I kayak the bait out. The guys a lot of times use drones. There's even a bait cannon, and there's even an RC boat, remote control boat, to get your bait out. But I kayak, so when I shark fish, I actually kayak the bait out and drop it out there. Jordia. Okay, interesting comment there. But yeah, we'll probably keep this short here and cut it off in a minute or so. But this will hopefully be episode 57. But I can't make episode 57 if these poles right here don't get bit at all. And right now, they're not getting bit at all. So hopefully, do a little bit of walk and talk here. Hopefully, we get a bite, because we've done absolutely nothing so far today. But like I say, the afternoon bite has been better, and it's just now afternoon, and it's been better when the seas are rougher. And as you can see, now that I'm doing the walk and talk, it's pretty calm. So maybe it's too calm. Something about the more waves and more surf has been better. So, Ben, am I going to catch anything? Man, I don't know. This will be my first skunk of the trip if I don't catch anything. Episode 56 was 5 whiting and a bonnethead shark. That was episode 55. Episode 56 was 8 whiting and then 2 more that got sharked. So this would be the first time I've been skunked if I don't get anything. So I sure hope to. I don't know, but it's not a bad gig. When you're staring at that, that is not a bad gig. It's awfully, awfully pretty here. So hopefully it all picks up in the next hour or two. That's kind of been the trend. Hopefully get into something later in the afternoon. Hope you guys are doing well wherever you're seeing this from. And I'm in a really nice spot here. So having fun with these YouTube lives. Thanks for keeping the comments positive, guys. Hopefully this becomes episode 57, but I got to catch something for that to happen. So thanks for watching, guys. God bless. Catch you on the next one.